Welcome to East Coast Elk Reviews. Today, we're doing an episode of Beer Talk. So it's pretty much just kind of laid back. Going to ask the panel members some questions here. I'd like to thank the panel that's here with me. Bumpy Road Brews. Cheers, Bumpy. Beer Man. Cheers, Beer Man.
Cheers.
Alex Beermaster. Cheers, Alex.
Anytime, brother. Appreciate you.
For sure. All right. So before I ask you guys some questions, what's everybody sipping on? What's everybody got poured up?
I'm going to be pouring this.
Jack's Abbey's craft lagers. It's their house lager.
Nice.
Just a Hellas.
Yeah.
That's a Hellas, Alex. That's a Hellas.
I know I need to get Hellas lagers for legendary Joe.
Joe and Sam?
Yeah.
What do you got over there, Beer Man? You drinking anything right now?
Oh, sorry. I was looking at my wife, man. She put some live up on her thing. No. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have Mirage. Tonight was a disaster. Mirage Brewing. Where are these guys from real quick, man? Seattle, Washington. And it's a New England style pale ale, double dry hopped with Eclipse and Cashmere Lupomax. And it's a 5%er, so it's nice and casual.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice.
Cheers.
Cheers, Beer Man. What do you got, Alex?
Well, this is what I got. I got fuck the I hate saying this, but I gotta have fun. I gotta have fun, Tanner. You gotta have fun. Fuck the virus. It is a coconut New England style. It is from Bridge and Tunnel Brewing. There you go.
Brewery. Nice.
And obviously that's why they have the mess. So I'm gonna pour this up, and you'll see what it is. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Alex. Cheers, man. All right. I'm still drinking my Slits from the last show. I will be pouring up a decent beer here soon. I was hoping Josh would be here so I could pour it up and drink it with him. But yeah, we got Chatty-O in the chat. You are late. Oh yeah, a little late. It's all right though. So, is everybody ready for a question here?
Hell yeah! Let's start those questions.
Yeah.
So this is a pretty standard question. You know, there's a lot of room for what you guys can talk about. Favorite beer / breweries of 2022 so far. So whoever wants to chime in, maybe you had a certain beer that you really liked. You got a certain brewery that you're picking up a lot of their products. What are you guys thinking? What you got?
I don't know the name of it.
Yeah.
It will pop up eventually on one of the BeerTuber Palooza videos. I'm not sure whose channel. I think it's been on Joe's channel. The Beer Patrol.
I'm coming back. I just had to wash my hands.
There was a saison that was sent to him from some California brewery.
Okay.
The guy named Jesse that sends him stuff from California. So I took I had a little pour of that off the screen, and I was like, wow, I was pretty blown away by that saison. It's really nice.
There you go.
So I don't know the name of the brewery or what the beer was called, but I know it was from California.
When Joe posts it, you'll be able to find out.
Yeah. Oh, you hear me going, wow, in the back. Probably. Yeah. That was just one that stood out.
Now, just because it just came to mind really quick, I think my favorite beer from BeerTuber Palooza was that. I think it was Captain Delicious Pants. It was the one with Deadpool on the bottle.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I forgot who it was brewed by, but it was like an imperial stout with peanut butter, and it was like really, really peanut butter forward. I actually enjoyed that a lot. Yet another one that was pretty damn good. The one that Mike was talking about all night. It was like something turtle. It had like the guy with the gun on the label.
Yeah,
I can't remember what the hell the name.
We also had those ones there. I think they were from the brewery or something, right? They were the coffee. Like one was a coffee.
Yeah, it was like a series. It was
aged, yeah, and it was like it tasted like green pepper because it was so old. And then
the Mocha Monday.
Yeah.
And then there was the something Wednesday. Black Tuesday is the name of the other one. It was something Wednesday.
Espresso Wednesday.
something like that. I forgot the hell the name of this, but it was the brewery, right?
Yeah,
The name of it, the brewery.
those are damn good too. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I like the other one over the one that had kind of that. It reminded me of like jalapeno. I think it was the Monday. But those were pretty good. Those are old too. He said those were like one was from like 2015 and one was from like 2017. Ready? All I have to type is the brewery and Wednesday. And it'll probably come right up.
Where's the brewery from? They're from
maybe
California.
Was it Mocha Wednesday? Mocha Wednesday, I guess. It wasn't Mocha Monday, which would make sense. It was Mocha Wednesday was one of them, and that one was. Oh, this is the 2022 edition, but that is saying that was 19.9 2022. But yeah, those were all higher ABVs. Those were like 17%, 8%, 18%.
Yeah.
Imperial stouts. Those are beefy. Cheers, Paul. Good to see you. A guy
Paul
from California. I wouldn't trust him. What about you, man? You got a favorite beer or a brewery that you kind of been liking lately, or something that really stood out to you this year?
I've been really getting into Anchorage Brewing Company. They're expensive, but they've been putting off some really nice New Englands.
Nice.
Really, really nice double dry hop, double IPAs, or New England IPAs that are just amazing. This is one of them that was really good. Pray for prey. But yeah, double in England. They don't say double New England on it, but they're foggy as hell. But they're just so good, man. They put off some really good stuff. The what's the other one that Alex loves so much that we all talk about?
Drecker?
Yeah, Drecker puts off some pretty decent double dry hop. Or
that's my favorite.
Dry hops. Let me get this straight. New England. I'm buzzed. New England. New England. I can't say it. Double New England IPAs. Yeah, they're very nice. The doubles are really nice. But the Anchorage is really good. They're just a lot of people are against them because they're so pricey, but they are coming from Alaska. So I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's the way it goes. But at least they're putting out good beer, you know. So
yeah, for sure.
Let's rate beer, man. I expect that because you're getting it from Chicago, you're getting it from Alaska, not Drecker, but I'm just saying any of these fancy, crazy beers, they are going to get expensive because you're getting it from Chicago or Alaska. Sure. You know how it goes, you know.
Well, even out here, you don't get your New England, so to say. You get more of a Westy style, bittered up New England, and it's not sweet, it's not smooth, it's more wow.
Now, like,
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you still saying something?
Oh no.
I was going to say, Drecker. I was actually a little disappointed because I went to the store in Yankee Spirits where I got the beers that I had tonight, and I was looking at their Drecker section, and it's just all heavily fruited, and it's like I've tried their sometime around midnight double IPA. And their Revenge of the Hippies. And I like what they make. I like what they put out, and it's like it's just so overpopulated with
Legendary Tanner.
Actually have a lot of their double IPAs getting distributed over here, and I'm like, oh, what the hell? You know, I want to try more of that stuff.
Right.
Legendary Tanner. You seem to go to this store a lot, so if you go to this, I hate to interrupt you, but I'm just saying, if you go to this store a lot. Is it possible you could say something to them? I know you want your sours and all, but you also want to try the other.
Yeah, but you know, I go there like every couple of weeks, every 2 or 3 weeks.
It's still good enough that you're still.
And they're one of those. That's like they're kind of like. I guess you can compare them to like Total Wine. They don't really. Not to say they don't give a shit, but they kind of don't really care about what the customer's asking for. They just bring it over. Yeah. It's also the possibility of them just not being able to get any other products. You know, Drecker could be
true.
Drecker could be like, let's push our heavily fruited sours. You know, that's what we're focusing on. And a lot of the times, you know, especially with New England IPAs, you figure if they're so far away and they're distributing their stuff, you know, maybe they just don't want to deal with the dates. You know, by the time I've noticed too, like even when Drecker comes over here, by the time it's on the shelf, it's like a couple months old.
Right.
So it's kind of sucky. It's like, you know, it's like, oh, we're so far and they're distributing products kind of far to the point where like when you actually get them, they're close to their 3-4 month mark, and if they just sit there and nobody buys them, which is like, come on, someone's gonna buy them.
Exactly, like me, Alex the Beer Master.
So they might be taking that. They don't want to take the chance of sending out all these double IPAs and then them go bad, and then they have to give credit for them and blah blah blah. So there's a lot that comes into play. And I've gone into stores and you try to tell people like, oh, I have a YouTube channel, I do reviews, I buy a lot of products, I review a lot of products.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I give good word for products. I make other people go and want to buy these products, and they're just like, okay. The store down the street from me, they had a Collective Arts?
Ooh, Collective Arts, that's good beer.
I think it was Collective Arts, and they had an IPA, and they had 4-packs. And I said to one of the kids there, he actually came up to me and he's like, "Oh, if there's any beers that you want to try singles of, let me know, and I can talk to the management and have them put them in the fridge." So it's like, "Oh yeah," and I was like, "Oh yeah, cool." Next time I come in, I'm like, "Oh," and I actually said to him, I was like, "Oh, well, could you put this one in?" He's like, "Oh, well, we gotta let the fridge run down." I'm like, "Okay, all right." You go out of your way to tell me that you can put singles in the fridge, and then I ask for one, and you tell me you can't do that. It's like, okay.
I think he meant the beers that are in the fridge.
All right, so I went back in, and like one of the owners, like one of the people like runs the place. I said to him, I was like, "Oh, I was interested in buying a single of this beer. I buy singles all the time. Oh, I'm not putting that in there. It'll sell as a 4-pack." Guess what beer is still sitting on their shelf, and it's probably bad now? That IPA. So, maybe if you actually cared about your customers and you put those singles in the fridge, I would have bought them, and they wouldn't be old IPAs that are sitting on your shelf now that someone's going to buy and possibly isn't going to like, and they're not going to buy them, and then you're going to sit on these products forever. It's just
idiots.
Some places, they just don't care. They don't give a shit. They figure someone's going to buy it. They'll have an IPA sit in a single fridge for 12 months, and someone down the line might buy it, somebody might not. I don't think. Sometimes it's a pain in the ass, and you're like, "Oh, I'm a frequent customer. I come here all the time," which I do. It's 2 minutes down the street from my house. So it's like you would think that you would kind of try to please the people that are frequent customers, especially craft beer. It's like,
yeah,
the scene over here isn't necessarily big craft beer heads. It's always people buying big macro stuff.
It should be big there because
if you have people who are like craft beer consumers, you would think that as a business perspective, you'd want to be cool to the people who are big into the craft beer because that's where you're going to make your money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Legendary Tanner, they also make their money with the macro loggers. But it would be nice if they cater with the macro lager people and the craft beer people, because then everybody be happy.
Yeah, there's really no some places you go and they're very cool. Some places.
Oh yes. Some people are cool.
They're pretty much like, I walked into a store one time and with the English mild. I walked into a store and I was like, "Oh, do you have any of these?" He's like, "Oh no." He's all disappointed. He's like, "Oh no, we've had a few in the future." He's like, "If you want, I can put your name down and I can talk to some distributors and try to get those products in the store for you." So it's like you got people who are like that. But they're also a little bit on the spendier side, that store. So you're paying probably like a couple bucks, few bucks more per 4-pack, whatever you're buying.
True that.
I don't tend to go there often, But Shark said, hard to get East Coast beers out on the West Coast. Yeah, I could see that. All across the country, it might be hard to get something that I'm getting over here in Rhode Island.
It is kind of hard if you're in the East Coast, like the Legendary Tanner and Legendary Bumpy, and I don't know about Beer Man. I think Beer Man's West Coast, but either way, I still see him get craft beer. So
yeah,
I don't know. It all depends.
We're on the deranged coast.
Yeah, it all depends on your state, or it depends on the stores that you go to too. So,
cheers, Shark. Hope to see you back soon.
I'm sorry, I'm very talkative.
Cheers, Mr. Lace. No, you're good, Alex. Where's Joe?
But you're probably going to ask me what's my favorite beer. Well, or this year.
Yeah. You got any beers that really stood out to you this year so far? You got any breweries? I think I can think of a few for you.
Obviously, yes, because you hang out with me long enough, my brother, and you're thinking Drecker. Yes, that's correct. But I'm looking forward to trying the Drecker New England IPAs one as well. You said you like that too.
True, Paul.
What other? Well, I've drank Pipe Dream, but that was last year. But still, that's still one of my favorite breweries, even though it's not in this area. I like Pipe Dream, and I like Modest Man, even though I've only drank their sours, and I love their sours. And don't get me wrong, I will mark my words when I go back up there to hang out with Legendary Bumpy and whoever up there, Johnny Boy and all that. I'm going to not only get their sours, I'm going to get their New England IPAs because I know I'm going to love that. But also, but that was one of my favorite beers last year, and also I guess somewhat this year, even though I didn't drink any this year.
Dude, I was super impressed with Fidens. I thought sometimes you get like a lot of hype.
I never had Vitins. I'm looking forward to trying that. That sounds good.
Fiden with an F.
Oh, Fightings. Okay.
No, Fidens. It's actually a Latin word.
It's so hard to say. I'm sorry, Tanner.
You're good. Oh, we got Josh. Cheers, Josh.
Let's say, Josh, what do you got for a beer? Oh, nice.
Just another half. Just double Nelson.
Still good enough for me, my friend.
Other half.
Nelson Daydream.
So Fidens means having full confidence. So I guess when Fidens first started, they were a brewery. They were home brewing out of a garage.
Oh, that's always the case.
Cheers, miscellaneous.
What's up, Legendary Andrew?
So I guess they started home brewing out of a garage, and when they first started,
just woke up, bro.
they took out a loan, and then I think the main owner actually quit his job, and they kind of back on just them kind of blowing up and making great beer. So that's where they came up. I guess the wife came up with the owner's wife came up with the brewery name Fidens, which is Latin for having full confidence. So
interesting.
Yeah, that's cool. Cool story. If you go to their page, it's right on the front page. Read about it.
Do you think I can get some Fightings with you so I could do a review? Because that'd be cool.
Pipe Dream. I'll never get any of that stuff.
Well, it's a possibility of Legendary Tanner or Legendary.
I don't get Pipe Dream.
Johnny Boy. Well, you know what I mean. You're not in that area.
Maybe you, Alex.
I haven't gotten Pipe Dream in
Trogs, nice, Jamie.
Year and a half. 2 years.
Oh.
Well,
Never had them.
John said, "Cheers, fellas. I'll be on in a minute, but can't stay too long." That's
awesome, Johnny Boy.
I don't hear that shit.
Oh, no. He has joined Legendary Andrew. There's proof. He has joined on the other Legendary Beer
I
Man.
don't care what he says, Alex. They're lies.
I give up. I give up.
He's done.
nice, Jamie. There you go, bro.
But no,
Miles
Tanner,
away. I wish.
no, Tanner,
nice.
that is one of my favorite breweries I'm talking to you about, but that's it.
I was waving at Jamie C.
Hmm.
Would gladly like some
You got any beers that really stood out to you this year, miscellaneous? Any favorite beers, breweries that?
It's been the year of the IPA for me.
Oh yeah, dude.
To be honest with you, I don't want to toot John and Nellie's horn, but yeah, he sent me that IPA from Mortalis de Callisto.
Nice.
Very, very good. Honestly, my opinion this year, I've had a lot more high class IPAs.
Yeah. It's hard to go back.
I have stout season's just starting to rein in, but I mean, heavily fruited sours are a thing in the past, boys.
Yeah.
They were big, they're gimmicky, they taste good. I honestly have had a much better time with the good IPAs this year.
Yeah, and the fruits are so spendy. I went to the store and I saw the Mortalis stuff that they have, and I was looking at them. They had like 4 or 5 different ones, all heavily fruited. Not one IPA. And I was like,
did you get one of them, Legendary Tanner?
My honest opinion, if this is what I do, any kind of those breweries were like, oh, we put out the heavily fruited sours, Drecker, anything like that, Mortalis. Go to the polar opposite in my thoughts. beer style wise. Oh, they make fruited sours. Let's try a barrel aged stout from, and really see if they're doing the deed. You know what I mean? Not saying that they're not good and they're not spendy, but are they actually making multiple beer styles that are up to par or above average?
What is a Polish dilly? All are from
Like a deli, Polish deli, or a Polish market probably has them. All the Polish beers.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'll have to check that out for sure. Yeah, that's cool.
There you go. Your best friend, Miss Lance.
I don't know if we have any Polish markets around here.
Queer.
Get rid of the
Hey
ticket.
guys, can I ask you something? It says nothing to do with beer, but what is this?
Alex, if it's a text, you should probably save it for after the show. Then.
I get you, Spray. All right. I appreciate that. I think that's a good idea. Thank you.
No worries, Alex.
Hi, John.
Hi, John.
Hello.
Cheers, John. Good to see you.
Cheers.
Hi, John.
What's your beer style for the year
Oh
so
god.
far?
I mean, probably New England IPAs
you're
because
dead.
since I moved up here, I've got my hands on all kinds of stuff. And as far as a particular brewery
He's done.
that I really like, I would say Spyglass is definitely up there. Modest Man, Treehouse, Jack's Abbey, which is what I'm drinking now. I love their lagers. I'm going to drink a pre-prohibition Pilsner, which is a really great lighter beer that, I've been drinking double IPAs tonight and heavier beers, stout. So something like this is a good nightcap for me. I've got an early day tomorrow, so I'll drink this and that'll be it for me. But I would say that the New England style IPAs up here because they're just on a whole other level than what I could get in Georgia.
Any specific ones?
Spyglass, the double, the Helix, Treehouse, the hazy. This beer that I just drank on the prior show.
We have three of the best chuggers on the panel.
We're introducing Handles, a new.
So yeah, mostly though this year,
Damn it, Alex.
because I've been up here since January, I would say the New England juice bombs, the doubles in particular, like the double juicy IPAs, some of the best that I've had this year. Particularly, like I said, Spyglass is probably my number one. Treehouse, Modest Man, Burlington Beer Company makes some amazing stuff. I got to try the Heady Topper this year, which is a classic, one of the ones that spurred the whole movement of these types of things.
Deliciousness.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? It's one of the. So it was nice because it was out of New England, but I would say one of the best beers I've had this year was definitely what Beerman sent me. This Pliny the Elder.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
This is like West Coast.
Nice.
This is like definition of a West Coast IPA right here.
You're the IPAs, like I said.
Yeah. Other than that, I had that Wahiki New England IPA. It had it had Nelson Sauvin and a couple other hops in it. But I did that review with Mike and Joe from the Beer Patrol, but the audio didn't get recorded, so I wasn't able to upload the video. But yeah, as far as New England IPAs, that was probably one of the ones that I would really kind of hype up. That beer was great. Heavily fruited, the one that Joe gave me, the Mortalis.
Legendary Tanner, you could do a voiceover on your video.
I put a little snippet of the review in the BeerTuber Palooza video.
My thoughts on the fruited sour game is there is a lot of directions you can go. And a lot of these breweries that you're hearing that are top tier ain't that top tier.
The thing,
I mean, honestly, 450 North, I'd sleep on.
Yeah, they're. I mean, they've
It's not
had
worth it. It's too
very-
expensive
yeah,
for what
very
it is.
pricey. $8.59 for a can is
And
very.
your 450 North is good beer, don't you?
Yeah,
They
it's
do.
trash. It's
They-
trash,
they-
Alex.
They do. I
Cut
told
me,
you guys
Andrew.
the other
I
night.
honestly, I kind of hold them up there in retrospect with RAR.
Well, now that Josh is back,
They were okay. So my camera's off. But
Yes, you're off, legendary Andrew.
yeah, no, I'm not off yet.
now that Josh
They
is
were
back,
doing stuff like up here, but I feel like their products they're just not up to par with the full spectrum of people doing that. Drecker does a good job. Do I hold him up at top notch? No.
now
There's companies out there that do it better than them.
impressed me was that
They are better, but I love that company though.
that apricot shortbread cookie that they did. That was probably
As
one of
long
my
as I can
favorite.
put a guy through a wood chipper.
So what I would
Farther.
say, what I would say about the sours, I've really grown. I've come to
I like a
appreciate.
sour beer, not a sweet beer.
I've come to appreciate the more classic style, like the Flemish Red, the Oud Bruin, the some of the gozes that I've had, where you don't have all the fruit. Like when I moved up here, I got into the Drecker.
Johnny boy, you love your fruit. Don't deny that.
Well, I could, I so let me finish. So I've had a ton of the Drecker and the 450 North stuff since I moved up here, and it's good. And I went crazy buying them and reviewing them, but I got tired of them, and I have a ton of them in the fridge, and they're just getting old now because they're so fruity and heavy.
To my house.
Take care of it.
Okay, fine. They're old. You'll well, they're not that old. They're a few months old, but they're they're too much to drink. Right, like the juicy doubles, the imperial pilsners, the of course the stouts and stuff. I'll always be fond of, but I was really into the sours, the heavily fruited sours for probably like a month, maybe 2 months, and I bought a ton of them. And they just became too much, like one and done. They're too heavy. They're too sweet. It's too much for me. So not that they're not excellent for the style. And there's so many different combinations. You can have a peanut butter, raspberry, lactose, this, that, and the other, have like 20 different things in there.
Sour.
But they're not, they're just so crazy that I don't know.
I agree with Josh. They should have a sweet. It's a lot of those beers aren't sour.
Yeah, they're like slightly tart.
They're fruit smoothies.
Yeah.
They're not.
I honestly think that there should be a new, like a BJCP guidelines, man. There's that should be a style. I don't think that those sweeter, heavily fruited sours, what they call them brand market wise, should be labeled as a sour.
Best beer I've had all
night. Not. Unless you have like a traditional Berliner Weiss, which is fruited, like it doesn't have to be pureed.
Yeah.
Nope. Doesn't have to be that way.
Well, where's Josh go now? Josh, where did you go? I want to open this beer.
Yeah.
Josh, where you at, bud?
So I got
3 Fontaines.
Yeah, 3.
You probably overpaid for that shit.
Yeah, it's $12. It's their Oud Goose, 6.5% alcohol by volume. This is bottling date 2/4/2020, so it's got some.
Yeah, it's good for like 30 years.
Yeah, it says best before 10/26/2040.
Well, I'll be 100 by that. I'm just kidding.
Well, it says for this Oud Goose, we blended lambic 5 different barrels and originating from 8 different brews. This lambic were brewed by us, almost 30%. De Troche from Lambic, 1/4, and Lindemans from Flensenbeek, almost half. A goose that we left to age for over 2 years in the bottle before releasing. So,
all the goose.
so it's actually like 4 years old at this point, almost 5 if you really think about it. So yeah, it says 3 Fontaine Oud Goose is a blend of 2 and at least 3-year-old Lambican, spontaneously fermented, matured in oak barrels, extended bottle aging, unfiltered, unpasteurized. So ingredients is water, barley malt 60%, raw wheat 40%, and old hops. So yeah, I'm gonna crack this open. I do not like corks. I'm not a fan of corks. I feel like they're gonna fly off. Like that. Remember that beer you had on one of the shows, Bumpy, where you popped the cork off and it literally like shot and hit the ceiling?
There's one actually hit him in the top of the head.
I'm gonna.
Early.
Well, the thing with the style of a goose is that it's an old and a new blend.
Little bit.
Oh yeah.
It's technically a cuvee.
Yep. Have you had this one, Josh? No.
It was cheap.
I remember.
It is a cuvee for sure.
We did the goose on Bumpy's show. That was a fun one. It was a good one.
They blend them over years.
Yeah, they take a young and old. Sometimes they bring a medium in.
Something old, something new, something blue.
No, I'm being dead ass serious.
I know you are. I know you are. I've had them. They're good.
I'm getting
If it smells like trout, get out.
What, Mike Trout?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
a lot of like
Smells like fishes.
a little bit of that.
Smells like cologne. Leave it alone.
That oak.
Oh,
It's got a nice
Like fish. It's a dish.
almost sugary candy. Dare I say a little gummy? I don't know.
Smoke my weed.
No gummy.
It smells pretty good. Not bad. Let's try it out. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers, man. Enjoy.
cheers. Cheers.
Well, that's sour.
Woo! Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's goose.
It's like a lambic almost. Yeah, very tart.
Yeah.
It's a very sour beer.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost hard
Same thing, but
sour
different.
aspect in there or the flavor of that. Oh, it's like very lemony. Lemon candy. Like sweet tart. Actually, sweet tart candy.
You said that was what? 7%?
6.5%.
That's pretty high.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad. I like it. It actually, that
beer style is typically like 3 to like 4
Oh, really?
and a half, like tops. On average, the most of them that you see.
Get a little bit of that oaky astringency on the back end too.
Hooters.
Yeah.
Pilsners, I love them.
It's super sour though. Definitely very, very sour.
But a nice kind of a champagne like feel.
Yes, yeah, very well.
Champagne bubbly kind of cider like thing or sour cider. Yeah.
Yep, definitely. Yeah, that's a great way to put it. Beer.
It's a crispy one.
Crispy boy.
Crispy for sure, yeah. Cold drinker for sure, yeah.
Yeah, very
love that cold.
Yeah, very spritzy. Lots of combination.
Nice. Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. Cheers, Paul.
Yeah, I'm here. Just doing my thing.
Let's see if anybody has an answer for this question.
Oh boy. I like questions. No stupid questions, only dumb answers.
I like stickers.
Turtles.
Really? Oh, he got it. He took it.
This is probably discussed before. But What's your guys' favorite hop combo or a hop that makes you want to purchase a beer when you see it in the store?
I like Citra. I like a
you're
straight Citra
plain.
hopped double IPA, like Modest Man, most beautiful thing in this world. Fucking outstanding beer.
Yeah.
Generic.
The C hops, the C hops.
Galaxy Idaho 7 and
I said that the other night.
Simcoe,
I like Simcoe.
Everybody's got
Dragging out the Citra and these real hot.
Sabro. Yeah, dude.
I'm tired of seeing the Citra, actually.
I
but-
like. You're tired of seeing what, Josh? Citra?
Citra, yeah, but it's hard to find beers that don't have Citra.
I do
I know.
because
The
I
old
think
school hops are
everybody,
good too. I like Chinook,
everybody
man.
piggybacks off of that hop
Yeah.
so fucking hard
Yeah.
that the options out there are limitless. You can get the same flavor profile and more out of them.
Right. I would like to
And
see
I just
more.
think that
Centennial.
people are Citra was a really good thing when it came out.
I would like-
don't disagree with that, but I feel like a lot of breweries piggyback on that, and it saves their edge.
I would like to see a lot more IPAs like the Modest Man, most beautiful thing, where it's a double juicy IPA focusing on one hop. I would like to see that with a Galaxy, with a Centennial, with a Idaho 7, with a Nelson Sauvin, with whatever. But
I mean, like smash beers.
no, I mean use one hop and dry hop the shit out of it and make a juicy
So
double
any
IPA.
kind of malt, but
Single hop it?
Single,
Yeah.
double dry hop, and whatever, but focus on one hop.
I'll do that on the next round, dude.
Like I'm telling you, the most beautiful thing in this world, Modest Man double IPA, just Citra hops. That's
Do
it.
it dry.
And it was one of the
Yeah,
most
it's
complex,
easy.
and still to this day, it is still probably my favorite juicy double IPA. And
That's nice.
Bumpy can attest to that, and I think it's probably one of Bumpy's too. I don't know. He's maybe a little bit more versed in some of this stuff than I am, but I'm telling you, that is still one
Do a
of the
Galaxy single hop.
Guns
Galaxy is good. I like Simcoe. That's my go-to. I like
Bumpy
Simcoe.
and Tanner got to
Problem
try
is I
some
haven't
of the
had
best
enough.
shit the U.S. has to offer.
I haven't had enough of the. There's not enough breweries that are using just one hop and then double dry hopping it or whatever to create a juicy IPA. They're adding 2, 3, 4, 5 hops in there. I want more single hop, double dry hop it, whatever you got to do. Create a juicy double IPA. That way, the one hop that you use really stands out, and I can
Stands out, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a underrated. I mean, because I've seen it. Like I said, the Modest Man beer, man, that was kick ass. It's better than 90% of these Treehouse and these Spyglass and these other beers that I've had that have 3 or 4 different hop varieties.
Trillium?
Yes, they're amazing. Trillium too. They're amazing. They're great beers, but I want to see more single hop, one hop. Focus on that and create a super juicy double IPA and do a series where you focus on one hop in each different beer. Create a different IPA focusing on one hop per beer, and that'll really allow people like me, who's not a home brewer, who doesn't necessarily get to try a lot of these different hops in their, like individually. That would allow people to really get a grasp on what exact flavors are coming from that single hop.
Exactly.
Because
Based
there's so
on when
many
they put it
mashup
in.
beers.
Yeah.
Everything
Yep.
is using
There's a
so
lot of
many
it.
hops.
It's
I don't
recyclable.
know where the peach is coming from. I don't know where the grapefruit or the pineapple or the guava is coming from, because they're all melded together. Do a series where you do a single hop and create a bunch of juicy IPAs with one in each beer.
Well, you're in luck, John, because Proclamation does just that.
Well, okay, I don't get it. Do they really? I mean, I'm
So
not.
the other half does the same
It's
thing.
so confusing to get all these
Well, I don't
flavors.
get a
You
ton.
just
I don't get a
do
ton
one and
of.
Proclamation's derivatives.
make it right.
All right, well then that's fine. I'll.
And it's funny too because they're
Yeah.
both sold derivative beer
It's
is
cheaper in the long run.
the Citra is their most famous one.
Right. I would like to compare the Citra Hot Proclamation if they do a double IPA with just Citra. I would like to compare
I
that
think
to the
it's more,
Modest.
I think it's just a regular IPA.
They're like 6.8%.
They used to call them
Yeah, so that doesn't really compare. I mean, the
They
doubles
used to
are where
call
it's at with the juicy IPAs for
they
me.
used to call them pale
Six-
ale, but
no.
now they changed it to India pale ale.
Okay.
This is juicy and it's a New England style. It's only 5%. It fucking tastes good.
And there you go.
I had a 5%.
I mean, really, it's
Widowmaker
based
the other
on
day.
how they make
double
it.
staircase.
yeah,
It was awesome.
yeah, definitely.
I had a 5%, which is basically a session for a New England IPA, and it was Devil's Staircase from Widowmaker in Braintree, Mass. I reviewed it. I gave it. It didn't have quite enough body for me. It had all the flavors, but it was a little thin because you get used to drinking these double IPAs. It didn't quite stand up to that. I felt like it was a little thin on the body for all of the flavors that were coming through with the hop. So if they had made that a 7 or an 8%er, I think it would have fared a lot better. But yeah, I find it hard to differentiate. I'm reading up on some of these hops and the different flavor notes and this, that, and the other. But when you have 5, 6, 7, 8, I mean, these breweries are going crazy with the double IPAs.
What do we appreciate?
It's great. It's like, what are? Yeah, I want to be able to detect. I want to be able to separate those hops. And yeah, I would like a series. And if Proclamation does that, then I'll look for more Proclamation beers. But I want a double IPA from like a brewery that focuses on Galaxy, Centennial, Citra. Like boom, 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 going down the list, creating a juicy double with each hop, and it's
all
the
Nelson
only hop that they use.
I'm gonna do just that.
I think you should. I think that would be phenomenal. I think it would. I mean, it would be educational for the people drinking it that don't know. Yeah,
John, I got a beer that's all Nelson right here.
Great. I don't. Yeah,
Nelson, oats, and lactose.
Is that other half?
8.5%. Yeah,
You just came down here and hung out with
Good
me.
old shelter.
Yep. There's your answer right there. There's a lot of breweries that do
Cheers.
single.
I love all you guys, man. This is great. I'm not drinking an IPA now. I'm drinking a Pilsner.
You got to open your eyes.
Really good.
Pilsners are great, man.
This is
Are you gonna hang out or what? Pussy?
For a little bit, yeah. I gotta get up super early, but I've been hanging out since like 5.
Every day.
This is a gauntlet. I've done. This is my third show.
5 a.m.
You showed up to all the shows.
Doing all the shows tonight. Yeah,
all the shows. Oh yeah, I did. Yep.
I'm trying.
Go figure. The one night I didn't show up.
Jamie, quick question for everybody. What would you typically pay for a 6-pack mix and match in your area? It feels like Pennsylvania is cheaper than upstate New York. I just paid $11.99, tax included for 6 individuals.
Oh,
damn!
I
mix 6. We're $10.99 here for mix 6 still until
$10.99. Yeah,
it's expensive here in Mass.
Go up to $11.99.
Oh, I don't get Trogs.
In Georgia, it was $9.99 for a pick your own 6 at Publix and Kroger. Up here, there's really not a pick your own 6, but you can buy singles at Craft Beer Cellar. But you're looking at like $30 for a 6.
Yeah, usually what they do
because it's all it's crazy.
They'll have a mix of 6,
craft.
and it'll be like any can has a number on it, has a price, and then they give you like 10% off. So that's how they usually do it over
Where's
here.
this at?
Right.
That's so weird.
A mix of 6? What's that?
So you pretty much get a
You go to the grocery store, they have like a singles, like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you pick out
Yeah,
6.
Oh, you
there,
legitimately
it's
were
the price.
asking. I thought you were just fucking around. You were like, well, what is this?
I don't do mix and 6 items.
$12.99 picks it. Fucking God, what the fuck is wrong with beer prices? Shit has not gone up this much. I feel
it
like
went up a lot.
It has,
$1
but I
on
feel
my
like
end.
the government's still shoving their fist up our asses, like, like beer
I
around
don't
here
like
has
to
gone
drink
up.
any politics in my beer.
I know.
There you go,
Well,
another one.
beer around here has gone up $4 a 6-pack since January. So there you go. $4 a 6-pack, and they said, "Oh, it's going to go up another $1 this January." I'm like, so you just doubled your price in 12 months? That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm back to Florida.
Here's
It's the same difference down there, man. Last time I was down there, it was $10.50 to $11 a 6-pack. It's probably going to go up there in January.
So if you could put any adjunct in any style, what adjunct and style would you pick?
Marijuana.
Rye malt.
Oh.
Well, we have breweries here that are legally allowed to brew marijuana beer here.
Oh,
Like a nice
Beer
thing.
channel, guys. Beer channel.
Beer channel.
Beer channel. Talk about serious answers.
That's a beer profile. Come on, man.
Yeah, terpenes.
Oh, I want to know what Alex is eating.
Whatever it is, it's good.
Spicy burger from Burger King.
No, that's not
Like
no fun.
kind of burrito or
Put some hot sauce on other
I
ones.
Is that
forgot
an
what the question
Alcatraz
was, man.
t-shirt?
They can
You're
start
muted,
making
Al.
lactose pilsners. That'd be
Anybody want to
adjuncts. That's right. Oh,
Next
put vanilla in an IPA, a West Coast IPA or Northwest IPA. It's not
That'd
bad.
be good.
It's
Well,
actually not bad with that toffee and caramel.
Vanilla is good in an IPA or a
Cigar City
stout.
does
I
that
love
with their
a vanilla
Cigar
stout.
City does the white oak. It's another,
I've had that one.
Byline.
It has a big vanilla note in it.
Yeah, I've had
It's
one.
not bad.
Or
I
has
mean,
good
from what I got.
mango. Good, yeah.
Craig's favorite. I guess.
Bumpy scored a 98.
Yeah.
Very,
Good
very
stuff.
good beer. I had it on tap.
Is it?
5 days ago. It was very good.
What beer are you talking about?
Sweetwater.
Are you talking about the Mango Kush?
Gas.
I haven't had Sweetwater in a long time.
Very, very good beer for a wheat beer.
Chocolate. I'm working on chocolate tinctures. I have a sweet chocolate cacao nib tincture, and then I've got an all mixed with coffee, cacao nibs, and vanilla. And then I got to put another vanilla tincture together, but with vodka, and they smell real good. Nice. Thanks to Bumpy, kind of helping me out with that. That fucking shit was good, dude. It smells good. Like when I open it up, I'm like, oh, it's chocolate. Oh, I want to put that in. I think I might do a chocolate instead of a vanilla oatmeal stout. This next one, man.
There you
Sounds
go.
really good, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
I wish people would start doing like I said this before with the we had a Halloween question. We were talking about like all the pumpkin beers. I would like to see more candies put into like stouts and stuff for Halloween time. So people can start making up. Put like I don't know, who knows, put like Kit Kats in an Imperial Stout or.
They should have an adult Halloween.
Or like,
They should do.
Right.
I haven't seen this yet, but I love.
They don't have that where you
A lot of people don't like candy corn, but I would like to see a candy corn pumpkin.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
That's
That'd
what
be
it
So,
They might have done that. I feel like that.
You're dumb.
Somewhere
dumb.
around here has done I think.
No, I
take some
didn't say
candy
you're
corn and
dumb.
shove
I
it
said
right
you're
up your
dumb.
ass.
Candy corn.
You're dumb.
Fuck you. You're dumb.
I think there's a
I
candy
didn't-
corn amber done around here.
Cut 'em
We're
off.
trying to- you know what? This is a professional show that Tanner's doing. I'm not going to.
Mr.
myself
John
down
Anelli,
to
I
your
didn't
level.
say that you were dumb. I said that you're dumb.
He's speaking into the mic.
Said I was dumb. Yeah.
No, done, John.
I'm joking.
Finish.
Gone.
D-O
Well, I
You're
can't
done.
understand you because I don't see you. All right. Whatever.
John.
Why am I done? Why am I
You're
done?
done.
You're fired.
Get out of here.
Anybody else want to? I was thinking somebody was going to say something along the lines, maybe like some type
I'm
of
sorry.
like
Candy corn beer.
added with something weird, like maybe like
What am I,
brown
7?
ale, like jalapeno.
I said something, but everybody was talking. So
I said something
What do you
too.
think over there, Bumpy? I haven't heard from you.
Yeah, I said I would put rye malt. Because rye is considered an adjunct. And I mean, I would put that in the numerous amounts, like barley wine.
Yeah.
Put that in like saison, farmhouse ale, IPAs.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
I got one question. Can the whole left side of the panel, can we chug a beer?
Well, I'm drinking on this one. I will be careful on what you get. It's in a little bit.
Like, get a cheap one.
I guess
I would see more raspberry and stouts, like a chocolate raspberry stout.
Sugar beets.
I've had one once. It was so good.
Done.
What happened there?
I think he tripped. Uh-oh, he got bullied again.
He didn't like the sugar beets. I don't know. Or raspberry chocolate. I don't know if he liked that in the stout. I'm not sure.
I have a raspberry chocolate stout in the fridge right now. I'm
Oh, yeah?
stout
Nice.
from Burlington Beer Company, actually.
Okay. I did it years
I
ago.
love beet sugar, man. When you dip your
They haven't
finger
done
in that.
since. I'm like, hello.
Mm.
Even orange chocolate, like those. What are those? The kind of long candies. The chocolate with the orange filling. If you know what I'm talking about, you got like in Christmas and stuff.
I would like to see people do like
Out like that. Be good.
maybe like some like peanuts or maybe like some almonds or something in a brown ale.
I woke my cat up.
You scared him.
Way to go.
Oh, he's like an owl now.
There's probably,
on the
cat
couch.
droppings on the couch now.
How dare you wake your cat up?
This show is fucking. All right. Till next time.
Will and mix.
There. Jesus.
Alex laughed.
It's me so far.
Alex has to go take a big old crap
Dude,
after all
so
that.
scared he
beer.
lost his tail,
What are you
man.
doing over there? You got binoculars missing?
Brady, get in here.
Beer noculars.
Beer
There
inoculates.
you go.
He's inoculated by beer.
Boppity boopity.
What do you guys think about that? Like
What?
some nuts or some almonds and like a brown ale.
Oh yes, any nuttiness is
Any
nice.
nutty, yeah, an almond, walnut.
Almond sound
I've
good.
had some brown ales with almonds.
I love a nut brown ale.
Or like fucking macadamia nuts or
That would be a good one too. Yeah.
cashews.
Pecan pie or something. Yeah, pecan
Honey
pie.
cashews. Throw those in all grind it up.
Chat over here.
Like a pecan pie cream ale. That'd be good.
Good, John.
Abita
honey
actually makes
cashew
a pecan
tincture.
pie brown ale that's to die for. I can't think of the name of it. It's amazing. Yeah.
You should never pull your stuff out at the Applebee's.
Or great addition.
Don't pour your
I'm gonna do a honey cashew tincture with
What'd you
vodka.
say, John?
Sugar beets.
Yeah.
You're talking about sugar beets,
Fucking
Paul?
good, dude.
Jeez. Might have to go hang out with Drewski.
Pat, John, you said a pizza
Sugar
has
beet
what?
king.
Salted.
Abita has a pecan pie brown ale that I've had it once.
Pistachios are
Yeah,
good.
it's amazing.
I love pistachio, but like ice cream or beer, it's not good.
God, ice cream beers are delicious. I've already had.
No, I'm not talking about ice cream beer. I'm talking about pistachio ice cream or pistachio beers. I've had a beers with pistachios in it. I was not a fan, but eating them solo, those are great.
Man, y'all got me thinking. I'm gonna make some tinctures this
Here.
week.
Yeah, have fun, man. Just
man.
start experimenting here, man. Just start throwing shit.
Oh,
in
and
there.
you gotta. Those tinctures take a while to make, so
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna do them now and
Pistachios are
stick
expensive.
them in the cupboard.
Pistachios.
Yeah, they're on sale all the time at the grocery
You
store. It's
cheap.
like a pound for like $10, and I'm like, yep, that's okay.
Nice.
Mhm.
Ooh, a brown ale with freaking. What did I
Hands
call
down,
this?
I'm gonna tell you. I'm
Cashews.
gonna
Yeah.
tell you.
I don't
best
know. Legit.
brown ale
I don't know.
Bring back.
Yeah, beer man. I would go for
With
that.
coconut and cashews. Oh my lord!
Ooh, coconut, baby.
Alex can attest to what I'm gonna say right now. Founders Frangelic Mountain Brown.
How's it going? Yeah.
That's
Very,
delicious too.
very, very good brown ale. Like
Hell yeah.
creme de la creme, top notch. This pre 2019 before they sold out.
Hazelnut.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Very,
Hazelnuts
very
are a
good beer.
little
I have tried
wonky.
one
Very
bottle of that
They get a little
out of this fucking world.
mapley to me.
Very, very
You
good.
got that right, legit, Andrew.
No,
It is
yeah.
out of this world.
Alex
I'm down.
tried it after I had. I said, "Alex, you're really gonna like that beer." And you know what? He called me and said that beer was.
What
I
pine nut?
Alex
always
told
tell
me
you
last
if I
night.
like
after
it.
I
Pine
tried it.
nut
I'll tell you.
brown ale, dude. Pine nuts and cashews.
Winter mint IPA.
Pine
There you
nut
go.
cashews and pine nuts. Mmm. Mmm. Damn it.
You know what? Yeah, okay. Here's the thought. I'm gonna throw it out there.
Go ahead, legit, Andrew.
Why can't they make a winter warmer black IPA with
That would be
the
interesting.
spruce tips in a black IPA?
I don't see why that couldn't be done.
Look, I could see the combination of flavors they're working. Yeah, that would be
Yeah, that worked very
Collect
well.
spruce
Instead of it
tips in
being
the spring
season,
and then have
you
them.
could go. I think that's a reasonable thought. No,
yeah.
You just have to suction them up, once you harvest the spruce tips, because those come out in the spring. So put them in some sealed bags and then throw it out and put it into a nice dark IPA, black IPA. That sounds freaking good, dude.
All right, Paul. No, I don't usually
sounds
review
good.
busy
My
fast
book
food
out.
That
bars.
sounds fancy, dude.
Kitty, what are you doing, buddy? You're being weird.
Oh, I'm loving what we're
Almond
talking
note,
about
bro.
right now.
I
You
got
guys are
almond
opening my
note.
brain, dude. I love it.
That's my chin.
I love this. This is great. You need to do this more often. I love talking amongst you guys about stuff. Lots of flavors and things you can put in stuff. Yum, dude. Adjuncts are good. You just gotta mix them right.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You don't want any weird combinations.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it looks good on paper, and then it's just you're like, what the fuck happened?
Shoddy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, jeez, man.
It's
This is
chemistry.
terrible.
Brewing beer is it's not like cooking. It's an actual physical science.
The 100% of science, yeah.
Just like I remember from last night, I got nuts. Jalapeno coffee.
Whoa.
Make your beer style the
Brown.
way you make it, and then add all those things after. You know that I mean, yeah, sometimes you got to add things during the boil and stuff like that. But I mean, honestly, make the style that it is, and then go from that base and add what you need to during the secondary or the late stages of your boil or however you got to do it. But it's not hard to brew a style. It's adding those extra things to make it taste balanced and good. You know, it's and if you're off on certain things, it becomes off. You're like,
especially if you're dealing with something that's a strong, like something that possibly like. You don't want to add something to a beer and then it just takes over the whole beer and that's all you get,
Right. Totally, dude. Yeah, just make your base.
With hops too, where one hop will dominate over the other ones.
Mm-hmm. Well, lactose added is different because you got to add it. You can add that in a boil, the second, the whirlpool, the secondary, however you got to add it. You can even add that to your bottle if you wanted to.
Yep, Jamie C. I've had a jalapeno blonde that was fucking incredible. I've had an actual salsa blonde, like different peppers in it. Tasted just like a freaking salsa.
Nice.
And a blonde ale. It was freaking great.
Bohemian Pilsner, that bumpy head.
Blonde, how do you make that for me, Andrew? I meant Chad,
What, a sauce? I can't do it. I don't have the recipe. Even if I did, it's so beyond my skills.
There's a way legendary Chad, you know that.
Yeah, Brooke, I mean, it's not rocket science, but it's definitely a science. It's basically you're doing chemistry.
Well, there's one person that can help you. It's called Legendary Brian.
Yeah,
but the New England's though, man.
Thrash and I brew very cheap. That's why
I'll take care of it. I'll ask Brian to make it then, so we can try it together.
It's gonna be tough. It's a tough beer. I don't think he can do it.
Oh, Brian knows everything. He doesn't realize it.
Well, it's out of his price range because even when the brewery did it up the road for me, it was like a 50-liter batch, and it cost him $170 to make that salsa blonde ale. He's like, yeah, I'm not doing that again. It was so good.
Ready, I got another one for you guys.
Shock.
What is a state or brewery you would like to visit that's not in your area?
Damn, easy.
So is there a certain state that you would like to go to so you can get some certain products, or is there a brewery that's not close to you that you would like to go
to? In Belgium, yeah, I want to go to Belgium. That's a state. I don't really have any.
International for sure. Yeah, well, I mean, not my answer, but I agree with you on that one too.
Well, if it's a state, if the question is state, then I would say anything out west for me because I haven't been out west. So like a local, I don't know, California, Oregon, New Mexico, Nevada, anything out there. But like,
well, I didn't say the largest brewing state out west. He just absolutely flew over Colorado.
Colorado, I've had a lot of Colorado beers. I mean,
450 craft breweries in our state now.
Yeah. I mean, there's some stuff. Jeez. Right, Brian sent me some stuff from Colorado. I've had a lot of.
A lot. That's number.
That would be my first. My first. Yeah, like way out west.
Mm-hmm. I would like to go to more places in New York. They got a lot of good companies over there. They got Fight-ins, which is nice. I've already been to like there.
Let's go to Monkish, boys.
There you go. Froth.
Tired of this East Coast bullshit. Let's go to West Coast, boys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Had the beer man land, head over to Oregon. They've got so many beers.
75 breweries in Portland.
I just want to go to
Yeah.
I want to go to Beer Man's, but I want to be right there where Beer Man is.
Sorry,
Right.
boy, you need to
Just
come
like
up here.
have
so
access.
I'm happy to
Everything right there.
have you here. You can stay. Well, you don't want to stay in our house. But
One second. Let's try to.
Caitlin and John.
Let's try to not talk all at once because all I'm hearing is like 7 different voices all at once.
Hey,
Not really coming out like it.
Yeah, miscellaneous.
Sharks, right? They got a lot down in California.
Just kind of talking over each other.
Ask one at a time.
Well, yeah, like what I was saying was I didn't get to finish what I was saying. I'd like to go to New York because they have Biden's, they have Froth,
Nice.
Alice, and what was the other one that they have?
Other half.
Other half, yeah, other half was definitely
Great Motion, McKellar, fucking. Let's go that West Coast. Monkish.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Let's go.
Sure. I'd like to go
I mean, that's the whole thing is because you guys are exposed to it and you're in that Northeast area.
Yeah.
There are people that are doing that.
You're Northeast here,
on the
Andrew, as well.
opposite side of the country.
They're pretty far.
They're slaying it.
You know,
but we don't live there, so you don't hear about it.
Froth.
Froth is good beer.
Probably like 4 hours away, so
Alright.
it's pretty far. You know.
Nice, Jimmy.
How far is Froth from you, Legendary Tanner?
Froth is Buffalo, and Buffalo is further than Albany. So
Buffalo.
yeah, Buffalo is probably like.
If you're going to Buffalo, you might as well go try out Thin Man.
Yeah, Buffalo's growing with their
Thin
Man Brewery.
Trial by Wombat.
I've heard Finman Brewery sounds good, and Finback Brewery. That sounds like delicious beer.
Fuck Finback.
All right.
Me
Andrew,
too,
we're gonna
Shark.
have to have you meet.
I agree.
Oh, boss me.
I want to go to like Montana or something. Like, what's popping off in Montana? Or like
Nothing good.
something crazy. There's got to be some crazy stuff we never even heard of. I don't know.
Dakota. You got to go to Fargo, don't you know?
If you want to get some Drecker.
IPAs.
Oh. Dude, all their beers are so good from Drecker. Their stouts or
I
IPAs,
was
their
sure
sours.
to get other varieties of their stuff. You know.
Some of their stuff is hit or miss.
Well, that's because you're a sneaky pants with a bad baseball team.
What? Your team's in the playoffs, Chad, yeah, right?
We've been there more than yours.
Doesn't matter. Who's playing?
The Yankees are going to win it all.
Aren't you
Just-
from Colorado or Tampa?
Rockies haven't been there in a while, and they won't.
That's not around New York.
I
What about you, Bumpy? You got any places you want to go?
I can't hear you. You're muted.
Sometimes you want to go where nobody
Like
knows.
Aaron Rodgers waving the strap around his waist.
What's
ridiculous. He's like this. Josh is like this.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Josh. You owe me.
What did I do?
For the title.
Where do you want to go, Bumpy?
It's too early for that.
My ass. When's the last time your team went 6-0?
Bobby, where do you want to go? Legendary.
Yeah. No shit.
Tanner's asking.
I'd like to go to.
Yeah. Donovan McNabb, T.O. Fucking.
I mean, since I've had
all this fuck, she didn't do that good.
Let Bumpy answer the question.
I've had quite a few beers from different breweries that like I would like to visit. But I've never had
There
this
you
stuff.
That looks familiar. It looks like Imprint.
Beers. I'm
This
thinking
looks
like
Imprint. I don't know if it's
a brewery that looks kind of cool is Beer Republic.
That's cool.
I'd like to check their brewery out just because
a Mexican lager.
Out in California, Beer Republic.
Kind of heard what you said.
Yeah.
Sorry,
That's cool, Josh.
That was me talking.
That's like I've never like Josh has Imprint, and it's like the Mexican lager. It's like their low. Is it good?
Yeah, it's not bad. What's the ABV in here?
Right.
I don't think we have an ABV. 4 or something? Probably like 4.5.
It's like a swing beer, you know. It's just supposed to get you between your bigger beers, but
Yeah, there's no ABV. I think it's like 4 or something.
Tanner had the one from Trippin' Animals. So it's No Mame. Is that was like
Yeah, that one's
That was
good.
Mexican. That was
lager,
yeah. That one has
Mexican lager.
I have Pilsner, right? Triple
They still have that shit on the
I
shelf.
like Trippin' Animals.
I've had a
no
couple
Mame's
from them.
got
Very
that
impressed.
flavor to it.
Very impressed.
Yeah. Hampshire's where I want to go bad. Like I'd like to go up that Maine, Hampshire, fucking Jersey, York, fucking yeah, all that stuff
Mark my words, Legendary Beer Man. We'll do that together.
for sure, dude. In the future, for
All
sure.
right.
Everyone,
Fuck all you guys.
Well, Florida too. Come on.
Hey, man,
No, I'm just
Visit me in North Carolina. I'm just kidding.
but no, and Andrew can meet us, and we can go to Massachusetts and we'll meet all.
we got good beer.
Yeah.
I'd have to
The East
take you
Coast-
around a couple places.
Nice.
We're gonna go to that bottle shop if I go down there. That one that's far away.
What'd you say?
Oh,
What'd you say,
yeah.
Chad?
If
Josh?
you fly here and you get a rental car, we can go hit some really fucking good spots.
Civil Society.
Oh man.
Nah, fuck Civil.
Oh, we can go to
Try
Psych.
it. That's
How
just
far is St.
try it.
Petersburg from you?
3
And
hours.
we can see Elbow. Elbow's got
Cycle's
medical
really
card.
good.
And we can get high.
I would love
Sorry.
to hang. I would love to
God
hang
damn
out with Legendary Elbow.
I'm sorry, Tanner.
Speaking of Elbow, can you send them the link so he can jump
It's
on here?
medicinal here in the Florida state. I mean, it's just like people doing their arthritis medicine.
Tanner, send Elbow the link. See if he wants to join live.
And we're drinking our
Elbow's gonna come.
vibing our alcohols.
If Florida's like come way around with beer in the last like 5-10 years, like insane. Like I've had some.
There's
breweries
some
there,
really good places,
damn.
and they're down south, and I just can't get to them. Like I said, number one, go check them out on Instagram, Facebook. Invasive Species.
Cool name.
They like. I heard that place is slaying it. They said, "Fuck on Trippin' Animals," and like I was at Funky Buddha when they opened, talking to the bartender. Like it was a very nice facility. Like you get your own engraved glass. Like when you get through their club deal or whatever the fuck it is they do, they wouldn't let me. They don't let you do a brewery tour, which is a hunk of shit. Because
That sucks.
it's a beautiful building. It's a huge red brick industrial building that they've converted into. It's right on the train tracks too, so I would assume it was some part of the industrial business. You know, I don't know, brick house, iron plate. You know what I mean? It's right on the.
Before hanging out, you let your
Just,
beer man do a lot of things.
I don't know. The bartender there said, I said, yeah, I was thinking about Trippin' Animals and this and that. And he said, bro, you go hit Invasive Species. That's the spot that's popping up. And there is no distro for that. I don't see well, I hang out with you guys, but I honestly don't see a lot of reviews from them. So they probably not a good distro. Might be one of those brewery direct type of deals, but Elbow lives in a good spot. I mean,
yeah, we've got
y'all
Cycle.
got Steve Ronnie S the other night. He climbed out from under his rock.
Yeah, Legendary Ron West.
But I had to go, Joe. I told you. I already knew what time it was.
Yeah, that's why I kicked him out.
Time
dude.
to
Kicked him out.
From under his rock.
All right.
Yeah, Elbow's in a hell of a good area.
I
over there.
got off and I felt
Let's,
like and it was
Another
great.
question for you guys. What country would you like to visit to learn about beer or drink/purchase beers from?
Ooh,
So if you could go to any country,
Australia.
I'll just go to Spain.
Italy.
I got my hand up already. I want to go to Germany. Germany.
Yeah, I would say Germany's probably top.
100% Germany's number one.
I'd probably do Germany too.
Australia.
Yeah,
That'd be another one. That would be interesting.
And Zealand. Yeah, like those two.
Well,
I want to go to.
well, that's
But that's like a multi-answer, you know, because I'd like to go to
New
England and I'd like
Zealand,
to go
not in
to,
Australia.
you know, what you guys are saying. So, yeah.
What about you over there, Bumpy?
Australia is on the. I want to go to the island. We can go kick it with Sam. He's got all the good beer.
Yeah, right.
Fuck, he's getting the shit that I can't get from
Right,
mine.
dude.
Let's go there.
Where would you go, Bumpy? In
Yeah,
John?
it'd probably just be, you know, typical way of Germany would probably be.
Yeah.
You fucking
You too, John?
Yeah, Germany, like Belgium.
We're going to the Ron Huskable.
I want to go to Canada.
Kind of be a good place.
You know,
to
we're
go.
gonna have some plain beer.
I
while
don't
we're
want to go
here,
to Canada.
boys.
Shark wants to go to Mexico. I don't blame him because it's kind of cool down there.
They've got a lot of most of the beers are Vienna inspired.
Do you guys know anybody there though?
I did
If
at
you
one
go
time.
to Germany,
listen.
In
honestly,
Mexico.
that is my number one first thing. Before if I'm even gonna go on an international trip to somewhere where I'm not fucking from and I don't fit in, you gotta know somebody who's from there.
Yeah.
King Cobra.
So like if I went to Australia, I'll go hook up with like Sam Smalley and go bunk out or whatever and be like, or I'd get a hotel that's not far from where he stays or whatever we could, but like go wandering blind in another country where you don't know their laws. It's sketchy. It's a very sketchy situation.
That's true, Lejay, Andrew.
You gotta be safe because you're not in America anymore.
Right, exactly, Lejay.
America.
I mean, look what I don't know if you guys were following Joe Edible's STD podcast, but he was just in England and Northern Ireland, and
Takes a lot of jabs.
he was bouncing around for people that we know well. Now hanging out with all of them, it was really cool.
That was awesome.
That's how you have
if
to do
I
it.
went to the UK,
Awesome seeing that.
top guys I would meet up with
Kent,
Craig. I'd meet up with Craig, Harry.
Definitely, Scott. Yeah, dude.
I'm going somewhere where I can go to the pub and I'm not going to get stabbed.
Get into talks with Lord's Brewing Company, John. Talk to Lord.
They don't have guns over there.
I'd love to go to Scotland.
There ain't no guns over there. Well, there are guns.
Yeah. I love to go to Scotland.
Very
Can I go to Office Max first? And I'd
Ireland would be
2
fun.
packs of paper.
Ireland too, yeah.
Yeah.
Ireland.
I mean, I'm Scottish. I would have to go to Scotland, but Ireland for sure.
Same.
That's where
Same beer, man.
people
Yeah.
come
I would travel where I knew somebody.
I'm Scottish too, man.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah, I know a few people in Germany, so I think it'd be okay there. Bavarian area, so that'd be fun.
Nice. Yep.
Where do they have the original Oktoberfest?
September. There's 2 weeks at the end of September, early October.
Where
Munich.
And then
Munich,
Munich, what is it? The first Sunday of November, right? It's over.
Yeah.
No, it's already over at this point. It ended the first weekend of October.
6 months prior or more if you can help it to reserve.
Yeah.
It fills up quick. Yeah. If you're in, you're in. You're out, you're out.
But you don't even need to go to Oktoberfest. Everywhere you go in Germany, there's beer.
No, Germany. I want to get on that spinny fucking deal.
Right, dude?
Yeah.
Where you hold
With all
on
the
for
chicks.
as long as you can. It's like the old school merry-go-round at the playground from back.
Oh, yeah,
in the
no,
day,
they
but
do that. They do
whip
that. Yeah.
shit up.
Yeah.
I want to
my
get
neighbor
on
did
that.
Yeah, in August. At
All the
like
Have a couple
small
liters and then
carnival.
get on that thing. Why not?
That'd be funny, dude.
I'm a bad
Oh,
influence.
man.
If
Oh,
we
you're
went
unique,
over
man.
there,
Before.
they're not
Right,
ready.
Jamie Stucker
They
has
would
a big
not
one.
be if this whole panel
Here's
got
Mark.
up and we went to hook up with like Craig and we went to Germany and some shit to Oktoberfest. I don't think we would be ready.
Yes, I'd be ready because I drink
They
beer
wouldn't
all the
be
time,
ready
Lejay,
either.
Andrew.
Just letting you guys know now.
Not at that level, Alex. No fucking way.
I am the beer master, Lejay.
Yeah, but they drink a lot of
But I do use
But it's all light. That's the
Fine.
thing. It's like even my
What's that,
friend came
Tanner?
back.
They
He's
have
like,
big
dude, this shit's
beer.
I
all
am the
like the
angel.
IPAs for 5%. It's
How's it
all
go, Miss
light.
Plainest?
Yeah.
Getting
Hobby horse.
steamrolled over. Yeah, Alex is driving.
Oh no, hold on.
350.
My name's Alex. I'll be your bus driver.
So, no, I was just saying, I started coming up with these questions on the fly. So here's another good
that's
question. What's your best brewery experience? Favorite? Yeah, you went to a brewery, you had a great time. Maybe you had some stuff you never tried before. Maybe you did an interview or talked to somebody there. What do you guys think?
I've got one.
Go for it.
Guys, I've been trying. I gotta go.
Okay. All right, John. We'll
Let
see you
me
soon.
I'm gonna call you right
I'll see you
now.
and Alex and friends tonight.
Thanks for being on.
Tomorrow night.
Better
I'll
not.
see you guys.
Yeah,
I'll be in the
better
chat
not,
for a little
John.
bit.
Cheers, John.
You're
Don't
welcome.
you leave.
Much love, brother.
I went to New Belgium before they sold out 10 years ago, and that was the greatest beer tour you could ever have gone to. They basically got you hammered around the tour with samples on purpose because at the end of the beer tour, you go down like a little curly slide, and then you slide right into the tap room.
Nice.
But the tour itself was just exceptional, and it was a free tour. You just at that time you just showed up and bam, you got a time. So New Belgium was awesome.
Oh, New Belgium. Okay, yeah.
Awesome. It was so good. That was 10 years ago. I don't think I would do it now because it would just be like, try this. It's another IPA that we brewed with the Voodoo series. It's like I've had them all. I'm good.
I did a New Belgium tour back in 2016. I didn't do it.
I like
It wasn't an official tour.
Yeah.
I did my own tour.
I like what the chat said there. Like alt beers.
German alt beers are good.
I like alt beers.
Cool. Yep.
Bomberg,
yeah.
It's kind of hard to run by, but like the only one I've been able to have is the Pincus Organic, which is a Munich. Sure, it's from over the pond.
I think my favorite.
It's the style I think that should be brewed more over here. The Return of the Schwartz, bro.
Oh,
Mike said, where is it at?
Smoke beers?
Just Schwartz beers.
Schwartz beers are good.
Black IPAs. It's the time of the year. Let's get something. You know what I mean?
What do you call me?
My favorite brewery.
I called you Black IPA. Do you mind?
When I went
I see you got your hair. You got a nice fade there, bud. I got my eyeballs back. When they kick their ass, Josh.
Kick those
fucking bullies.
Anybody else want to answer the question?
No.
What's the question, Jay?
Here you go.
Your best brewery
guy.
Best brewery experience.
Oh, well, I went to I swear someone just left, but okay, maybe I'm losing my mind. Core 3 Brewing. I went there maybe a couple years ago, and that was one of my best. I love that brewery. I also went in the past year. Well, Core 3 Brewing is in. I'm trying to think near my uncle's shop, so that's like maybe an hour away from here or whatever. But good brewery. I can get their beers here as well, but that I would love to go back there again because I want to interview the owner, and I actually have his number, but unless he changed it, it was a couple years ago. But I also my other brewery experience in the past year was right down the street from my house, which was Dr. Brewlittle. I think I like their beers as well. I went with the legendary Rod J Beer Ventures. So check him.
Okay, yeah, I remember you did some videos with him too.
Dude, that was freaking awesome. That live. I was.
I still need to do some things with him. Still, he still wants to do that thing. He still wants to do live streams with me again. He actually met my friend legendary BJ. So the guy you're talking about.
I really liked. Are you still going over there, Alex?
What?
I didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh no, I thought you said I was still going over there. No, no, no. It's just that I did do that, and that's those two breweries that are my favorite. That's it so far. I'm looking forward to many more breweries. Oh, wait a minute, Zed's. I went to Zed's brewery.
Did you go to Pipe Dream, or did you just have their beers?
Oh, I went to. Oh yeah. Oh, that's another brewery. So that's
that's what I thought you were gonna say. Was Pipe
Dream. Pipe Dream is one of my favorite breweries as well. I went there as well. They have good beer and good food as well. I'm looking forward to going back there again. Right, if it's with you or somebody, it's going to be good. I went there once and I enjoyed it. I've had their beers, and that's what made me like it prior to me going there. And then obviously, so I went to 3 breweries. So I went to Dr. Brew. Oh, no, I forgot 4 breweries. Cause I got, one of them was with the legendary Bumpy. I went to, what's it called again? What is it called again, Bumpy? We went to that brewery. I can't freaking remember.
Iron Hill?
Yes, exactly. So we went to Iron Hill. We did go to Dr. Brewlittle, but that was before it officially was open. We did take a tour of that. That was pretty cool. Me and the legendary Bumpy. But then I went there a couple of years after that. So, yeah, I went to a couple of breweries. And, again, I really enjoyed it. Thanks to me being a YouTuber and you guys being YouTubers, beer reviewers and all. I enjoyed the crap out of it. Life has changed. I enjoy my life. I enjoyed my life before that, but it's a lot better. More friends.
Nice. Cheers, miscellaneous.
I don't know why Legendary Andrew left. I guess I talked his ear off. I don't know.
No, you're good. No, you're good.
Just having fun.
No, I was gonna say Cigar City was really fun. You know, I got to do that interview with him. But other than that, I think one of the I would say it's definitely comparable was when I went to Trillium with Bumpy. That was awesome. You know, we got that pizza. We got to try some stuff from them. And yeah, it was just a good time. Good time.
Oh, another thing, I did go to Trillium. That was a Trillium.
Cheers, John.
Beer garden. I didn't go to the actual Trillium brewery, but I did go there as well. So that's another.
I mean, Launchpad around here treats me well. Every time I go out there, they give me discounts or free crowlers, or just, give me a little sample of what's kind of fermenting. So they hook it up. They're good guys. So I always shout them out when I can.
Nice.
So they're like 5 miles away.
Yeah, I would like to do some. Well, Proclamation said that I could do like a little video there, so I definitely need to do that. I would like to bring other people with me, like, maybe one day if John, Bumpy, and Eric, that'd be cool if we did like a little group tour.
I would do that with you, Tanner.
Yeah.
Proclamation. I would love to do that.
What about you, Beer Man and Bumpy? You guys got a best brewery experience?
I don't know if you heard me, Tanner, but
I heard you, Alex.
Okay.
That'd be awesome.
Appreciate it.
I'll make it happen one day.
Oh, I don't know who, but I'll go. Ex Novo. Ex Novo was fun with my wife. Ex Novo in Portland. They have some really good beers, and the whole scenery, everything is cool. They got the all the fermentation tanks out in the open, and it's just really cool.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Great Notion was really fun to check out as well. They were a little weird because of COVID, but because you had an order from your phone, and then you were like, oh, hey, yeah, we saw your order, and it's like, okay, whatever. It's not traditional, but it was good. They had good beer, good food, actually. And then of course my local people, Fort George Brewery, man, they've got an upstairs pizzeria that's absolutely phenomenal. They put out some really good pizzas, natural like mushroom pizzas, like chanterelles and like stuff you pick from the woods and shit. Like it's really cool. Like I don't know, I really dig I dig Oregon too. So Fort George. But
Yeah, you sent me a Fort George, and I thought that was phenomenal. I don't remember the style, but it was so good.
they have their shelfie kind of ones. They're still self-distributed locally, but they're kind of shelfie. But then they have their special ones that are like really good too. So it's really good to see that as well. But
I remember watching a video. It was a review with you and one of your buddies and your wife and his wife. Do you remember that video, Beer Man?
with Jake probably over
I
at
think so. Yeah, I think so. Where was
Astoria
that?
Brewing. That was Astoria Brewing Company. They have some pretty good beers too, and they got great oyster shooters, which is really nice. I like those with a lot of heat, a lot of Tabasco sauce, and and good stuff. So, and lemon, yeah, I love those things. But yeah, Astoria Brewing Company is awesome too. They've expanded. They've gotten better. I think they're producing some pretty good beers. The coast isn't as much isn't as good as like if you were to go to Portland or Eugene or even Asheville. The main cities are producing better beers than say like, but I don't want to like pin our coast down because we're putting up some pretty good stuff over here. So, yeah, I like it. It's Westy. If you want to come see some West stuff, then there you go. So
Nice.
that's where we are.
What about you, Bumpy?
Yeah, I've been to quite a few breweries and done tours. I mean, pretty much you've done one tour, you've done them all for the most part. But yeah, they do set them up a little bit differently. Certain places, of course, the larger ones there's more to see. It's a larger walk. It's usually more thrilling. So we've done Anheuser-Busch, and that was pretty cool because they had a car show going outside. So pull into the parking lot. There's a bunch of classic cars and muscle cars and everything else. Went on the tour. It was nice seeing all the tanks and listening to them talk about how they take great care in producing their beer and everything. And of course, it ends in you end up in this it's like a speakeasy type thing. It's this little bar that they have in the brew house, and sit there and you can choose any beer that you want that they make. You can't be like, yeah. But I guess now they're giving out. I guess like Nerd Sense went there. They said, and they were giving out Goose Island, like the Bourbon County Stout.
Oh wow, that's cool. Jeez.
But yeah, the wife and I did that. Went to the see the Clydesdales as well. They're all in their stables. And,
awesome.
So that was interesting.
Very cool.
A real one of the best ones because where it ended was really cool. Was we went to we were in Boston. We went to Sam Adams and did their tour. That was nice. Where they had it set up and everything, and it was nice. You can donate $5 if you want to. We did. At the end of the tour, you go through their shop where they sell everything, and we could have purchased Utopias if we wanted. If I had the $200 and whatever for it.
Yeah.
Actually, I think back then it was only $198. I think, but still.
Yeah, it's like $250 now.
Yeah.
$270. I don't know.
But afterwards, yeah, we all got on this like trolley, and they trolleyed us over to Doyle's pub, which was one of the oldest pubs in Boston, and a lot of movies were shot there, like Mystic River. There was some bar scenes and stuff from that. Had some of the best pizza. It was like probably the second best pizza the wife and I have ever had there.
Nice.
And I was talking about it a few nights ago to find out that it's been closed down for good.
Oh,
I hate when that happens. I hate it.
It was like 2000. We were there in like 2017 or something like that. And yeah, and then my final one, because I've been, like I said, I've been quite a few. I would say my final one, and this one was interesting because this was back when the wife and I first got together. I don't even think we were married yet, or maybe we were. Maybe this was like our first year. married. Maybe it was going on the second year, whatever. So we went to what the hell? It was like, I'm trying to think of the name of the town in New Hampshire, but it's right on the border of Vermont. So basically, we ended up going into Vermont, and there's Harpoon Brewery. They had it at Windsor, Vermont. As soon as we were close to that one, they have another one in Boston, Mass. But we were broke, no money. Right, we're on vacation. We have no money. I have like $100 to my name, and so we went on this. I'm like, well, brewery tours are usually free, so we were waiting around, and I think the brewery tour actually cost $5. I guess it wasn't free, so we spent the $5 each, so $10. And while we were waiting around, the bartender was like, "Do you want any drinks?" And I'm like, "Well, I would, but don't really have the money to pay for it." He's like, "Oh, don't worry, it's on me. You guys are going on the tour, right?" Yeah. It's like, you just have to do me a favor. You just have to ask some really odd questions when you go on the tour. So he said, like, I'll pour you some samples. Pours my wife. He goes, he mixes up. He puts like a couple different beers together. He says it's his own concoction. It was freaking like 32-ounce pour. And it's all free, We gave him a tip because it's like oh, we got $10 we can give you for a tip. But yeah, it was fun. So I asked some silly questions on the tour, of course.
Good deal.
Remember, they also gave us green beer. So they had a bright tank so it's the beer that's finished. It's just before they carbonate it up and package it. So they were pouring that off. So we got to sample beer before it was packaged up and carbonated.
Awesome.
Yeah, that is cool.
That's badass, man. Hell yeah.
Which brewery was that?
Harpoon.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah.
What about you down there, Josh? I don't think I heard you say anything.
I don't really do a lot of brewery tours.
It's easy.
No, for real. I'd rather just go in there and kind of get my own thing and leave. But did I do? I think I did Avery. That was pretty cool. That was a pretty big facility out in Colorado. Avery.
Boulder, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're awesome. I love Avery.
New Belgium was cool. Like I said, we didn't do the actual tour in New Belgium.
Yeah.
Because I think it was all booked up or something by the time we planned it. But that was a cool one. I did Epic. Same time. Colorado. Yeah. Yeah, I think most of the time we did brewery tours was like out west.
Oh yeah.
I don't really like around here. I don't really do too many. I just kind of go in there and look around and do whatever. Order some beers and go from there. But yeah, I'd probably say when I was out west, Colorado area. I think we did one in New Mexico.
What about paint tours there last year?
Oh yeah, the smoke. Yeah,
smoking paint or whatever it was here. That's funny.
Like in someone's attic. That was cool.
That's awesome.
Excuse me.
But yeah, I'd probably say when I was out west, honestly.
Yeah, we got awesome tours here. Even if it's just like the owners are like, "Hey, let me just show you around." Even the impromptu, they're fun.
Even though I really don't drink them anymore, when we went to Kansas City, we did the Boulevard Brewery tour.
Ooh.
There you go.
That's good fun.
And they had us try not test beers, but things that they're kind of working on.
Mm-hmm.
Like some
experimental.
Yeah, experimental type stuff, like at the end or whatever. It was cool. It's a big facility. It's huge. It's massive. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Boulevard was pretty cool. But yeah, that'd probably be my answer.
Nice. This beer's pretty good. I'm getting a lot of peach. There's even like a little bit of like an apple note in there.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
There
Sweet
you
and sour though. If you like sour.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a bunch of other ones too. I forgot what the Armand something.
They can get pricey for sure, especially.
No,
Yeah, I've seen them here. They're like $15 a bottle for that.
This one was 12. They had one for like $60.
Yeah. They got
Yeah, I recognized the three. I'm like, where the hell did I see it? I'm like, oh yeah, it was at Davidson's. It was like 15 for the bottle. I may have to just get it just to throw it in the cellar. I didn't realize you could sit on it for so long.
Yeah.
That'd be worth just sitting on for a few years and going, all right, let's go.
Yeah, this one was a couple years old.
Mm.
2020. Beginning in 2020.
I forgot which one mine are. I think mine's. Well, I saved 2 bottles. I've had a bunch, but I think.
I still have a bunch of Bourbon County Stouts from 2020 just sitting there.
Nice.
A few from last year, one from 2016.
I want to find some more barley wine.
That's the one I'm eyeballing. I told my neighbor, I'm like, dude, we're going to go out early Black Friday to Davidson's. He's like, why? I'm like, BCS. He's like, you going to buy me one? I said, fuck it. Yeah, I'll buy you one if you get me there. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one. I think I have one upstairs too, but it's like on the mantle. But Brambros.
Nice.
2019. Hell yeah.
Lambic.
Yeah, good till 2039. But
Wow.
That's what all the Lindemann stuff is, right?
Yeah. Yep. 2.5 to 3.5, 3.2, or very low percentage. Yeah.
Yeah, the peach one's pretty good. I like the peach. It's just super sweet.
Under Mormon.
5.5%. What was yours, Tanner? What ABV was yours?
This was 6.5.
This was 5.5. And yeah, they're good. They're just pricey.
I'll have to look for one next time I'm at.
Yeah, I just want to try one. You know, it's worth the experience at least.
Yeah.
And they got a bunch of stuff too, so it's hard to like figure out what you want really, because they got all kinds of different food fontaines.
Yeah. They do. Yep. For sure.
Yep.
All right, I think we'll have right around like one more question. Probably wrap it up here and any ideas for the future of your channel or just beer in general? Like possibly some stuff you're gonna go hunting for, some products you really want to find, styles you really want to find. You guys can chime in, whatever. Choose, John.
I just want to start doing more beer reviews with you guys.
Nice.
I enjoy that better than the solos. I don't even know how many beer reviews I did, but probably 200 to 300 on my channel, and I'd rather do it with other people. And so
it's fun.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I enjoy it. I did step back, and I'll be around here and there for sure whenever I can make it.
You're always welcome.
Yeah, definitely. I'd really like to next year, or even towards the end of this year, I'd really like to start getting into brewing, just learning, finding small kit, figuring it out, learning the basics, and possibly doing some crazy stuff, you know. But I want to brew something simple. I might just get like a little recipe. I might buy a kit with a recipe that comes with it. But I'd like to start. I want to try to do like some stouts, and IPAs, of course. I know, isn't lagers really hard to make?
Yeah, because you have to have like somewhere that
temperature dependent.
Yeah,
temperature and time dependent. Yeah,
that's why I haven't really done too many lagers. I used my neighbor's wine fridge once; it did come out good. I'm like, yeah, done.
Aren't they really hard to make?
You can ferment them at a 50-ish temperature. I mean,
well, that's where we had the wine fridge at my house.
Then you gotta have a
nowhere
cooler
near
to
them.
catch it. Yeah.
my fridge would be like 37, so that wouldn't work.
Right.
Yeah, so I had to use his wine fridge. I had it like 52, and it just didn't come out well for me. But I mean, if you want to give a lager a shot, man, go for it. They're so tough. Unless
Are they
you're
easy to mess up?
Yeah,
they're like
or a hybrid kind of style. You know, like what is
ale.
it? A cream ale or
Yeah.
what is it? What are the other ones? There's others. Jesus Christ. But
Amen.
huh?
Amen.
Amen.
Yeah.
To God
Be with you.
and above.
Yeah.
No, just bring those. You know, you can you can ferment them at like a lower temp, especially in the wintertime, and then bring them into your cooler with kegs, and let them crash in there through the kegs. You know, just kind of lager them that way. You know, that would be okay. They just take more time. They take more attention. It's like a New England's taking a lot of attention. Like this is taking a lot of attention to nurture to get to what I want it to, and I don't even know if it's going to get to that. But some beers take more attention. Like an amber beer, it's brewed and done. You know, it's like boom, bang, bang, it's done. It's so
What I got
simple.
tonight, amber,
Or whatever. I mean, for the most part, you know, just from experience of what I've seen. But it's fun. It's fun to. I forgot what the question was. Started going on a tangent.
oh, you're good. You pretty much just kind of added on to what I said, you know, about the brewing. I just said, you know, is there any you guys got any ideas for the future of your channel, or possibly like some styles or products you're going to be looking for? Maybe next year's releases of some stuff. They do a lot of there's a decent amount of beers out there. You know, they have a certain variation each year. Is there any products like that you guys looking for, or maybe something you might do on your channel, switch it up a little bit?
I just got a dry hopped Kolsch, which is really interesting sounding, and I can't wait to try that over at my guy's bottle shop.
Nice.
There's other things that are style wise that are coming to my mind that I would love to see more induced with not only adjuncts but hops going off the balance of what it is traditionally, and just kind of seeing where it lies. It might lie in the realm of a pale ale or a American pale ale or something like that. But it's just like add maybe some fruits or some adjuncts or whatever to like a Kolsch or I don't know. I'm thinking out loud, man.
Yeah. Tropical Kolsch. Ooh, there you go. Tropical flavors in the Kolsch. Oh yeah.
Germans might hate me for saying that, but.
Fuck them. Have fun. You're an American. Just take the recipe and play with it.
Yeah, no, more because there's so much going on. Like the sours took a big part of the year. You know, boom, boom, boom. These fruited sours. Let's see what else we can get. You know, let's see what other styles we can make nice. You know,
yeah,
like that. I don't know. I'm not the only one talking here. So
we said before, you know, it's like each year, just people coming out with more and more crazy stuff. So it's like you never know what the future's going to hold. Right. Everybody's constantly experimenting and trying to do the new, you know, and everybody wants to.
Hell no.
Kind of spontaneous, and there are always going to be companies that kind of stick to their flagships and they're going to make a lot of money off of it. But if you really want to be noticed nowadays, and kind of any business, you got to do something unique, different, and make people want to buy your stuff.
Yep. Right. And I know a brewery did the reverse and they're growing. I'm like, how the fuck did you? That's Dry Dock, man. I'm sorry, Alex, but Dry Dock used to have a lot of really cool, like, experimental beers, and now they're scared to experiment. And they
that's because we've talked about this before. I believe they're a little nervous. Problem. Well, we didn't directly talk about it, but what you just said, I think I agree because the owner, which is not Kevin,
he's still an owner. He's just part owner.
Right, but Kevin's son should
should
explode.
Well, no, Kevin's still the majority owner.
No, I'm just saying.
That's why we should enhance our styles more and not
but
add
no.
adjuncts, but enhance them through hops.
I'm not mad.
Core
No,
ingredients
but
that a
it's
beer
like-
makes.
Alex, I used to go to
And
Dry
make
Knock
it
and they'd
perfect.
like, what the is that? And they're like, you want to try it? It was so good. They'd just screw around with beers.
But that was
Like,
just for
their
Kyle
flagship
decided
beers
to
would screw
retire.
around with it.
Man.
No, not Kyle.
In a
Kevin,
cold-
And now it's just like an amber, an IPA, their blonde ale. It's just
that was
like
before Kevin decided to retire.
no, this was well before that they stopped doing that.
Oh,
They used to have a great what's it called? Starts with an M. The style. Mild. They used to have a really good mild. They haven't had the mild in 10 years. I said, why'd you stop doing it? Well, we didn't think it would be successful. I'm like, you kidding me? Not many breweries brew a mild.
Exactly.
You know, a nice English mild. And it was perfect, and they stopped doing it. Their Hefeweizen is gone. They don't do a Hefeweizen
You need to talk
anymore.
to Kevin's son, that's owner now.
No, Kevin is still
Yeah.
Alex. Kevin is still the majority owner.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
All right. I'm done talking. I know you guys need to talk. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I just want to make sure that company gets better again. That's all I care about.
They won't.
But you need to take over then. I don't want to get into it again.
It's all about the money. That's how it goes. All right, Beer Man. Sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Beer Man. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're muted.
I get a rant and rage sometimes.
Oh no! I wasn't being like that. I was just everyone. You know, it's crazy. It's cool though.
Yeah,
I like
you
to
get.
hear it. I like
You just
to hear
get
it.
talking. It just never stops.
No, I have
Just
no
like me.
What about you, Bump? You got anything that you kind of looking forward to doing maybe differently with your channel, or maybe some styles of beer you're going to be searching for? And
Appreciate it, Chatty.
Josh,
Nothing.
no.
No, I'm just doing right now, just getting it to where I'm kind of caught up, you know, on the videos that I'm making as far as the beers that I'm drinking. Just try to kind of keep it fresher, you know.
I know it might be.
I'm still working. I'm always working on trying to make my videos shorter. So in that aspect, I just really got to get in my own head before I do a beer review and just remind myself. Even though I can fast forward through the stalls, me thinking about what the hell am I tasting, smelling, even though I can fast forward through that, I just got to remember to, you know, kind of clean it up a bit more. And the end of it, you know, I start rattling on the same crap I already talked about during while I was smelling and tasting it. And it's like I don't need to reiterate, you know. And I just do that because it's what happened. So that's about it. I'm just trying to clean up my videos as far as me bumbling on about crap. And
do you see yourself? You see yourself possibly brewing anytime soon, or getting back into the brew game? Or
I see him.
I hope so.
I don't see myself doing it, no. But would I like to? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I like your videos. I like watching your videos. I think you're
Well,
very
good on the
thorough.
weekends, Bumpy.
Yeah,
I
there's
like
a lot to learn from them.
You're
That's why I
honest.
watch them.
I keep forgetting you.
You're an honest reviewer, and you say it how it is.
Mhm.
And I love that you go like,
nobody watches 10-minute videos of anything.
come on, man.
True, I watch
I
it
rock it, brother. I rock
to
it.
that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
all the way through.
Well, you get your average, and it's like 2 minutes is the average view. Of the
I watched the whole video on my
You start seeing it, yeah. You're like, oh, okay.
What I've been
When
doing,
you're in the
you know,
top
like-
end, you're bringing the average up, Alex. That's
yeah,
what
20,
it is.
20 people watch the video, and you're averaging.
Fucking
Why do you
I'm a
say
liar.
Chatty, brother?
I said you bring the average up. Like the average time is 2 minutes, and maybe a 4-minute beer review. You watch the whole thing. Well, you cut that in half. That's that 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's just me. I just
you live
relax.
I do
and
the same
relax.
thing. Yeah, I just put it on and make coffee and relax and watch them. I love it.
Because I'm
5
supporting them in
seconds.
that way anyway.
5 seconds is great.
Did somebody just leave?
3.
Josh.
Yeah, Josh.
Owes me.
Yeah, it's all good.
Here's Josh.
Andrew and Josh owe me.
I like to watch and watch thoroughly. Sometimes you skip a little bit, like through the much movement, because I would expect you to do the same with mine, though.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, whatever. Yeah, I'm talking a bunch of rambly. and then let's
I
kind of
love
get
the
to
beer
it.
reviews, but
Sometimes I like to sit there and watch and drink, where I'm like,
Yeah.
that's my show and that's what I'm watching right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll sit there and I'll comment on every fucking motion that comes to my brain. It's like, okay, yeah. But I like watching your guys' stuff, man.
Wow.
I mean, when it comes to me,
I like to watch videos. When I watch people's videos, depending on how long it is,
Mm-hmm.
I like to comment through it. So I'll start typing something about halfway through. As I'm watching, though, I like to kind of touch base on what they're saying. So maybe a couple minutes. I like to type a little comment, and then I might kind of add to that comment, and then add to the comment, and then I don't know. I like to watch everyone's videos through because sometimes somebody might be super impressed with something about the beginning of the beer, and then at the end of it, they're like, "Oh, this beer's shit." So it's like you watch the beginning of it, and you're like, "Oh, glad you enjoyed the beer, dude." And they're like, "I didn't enjoy the beer. I hated it." So it's I feel it's necessary to just watch the whole thing. I mean, whatever. I'm sitting here relaxing, probably drinking a beer.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like I'm just gonna watch 2 minutes of someone's video and then be like, all right, whatever. Cheers, dude, and then exit out of it. I don't know.
No,
YouTube on the phone lets you watch stuff and put it down and still comment without it. Used to shut you off altogether. You had to copy and paste it. Yeah, or like copy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's easy. It's like they've paid attention to people.
I leave
realize
comments
that
that
that's
have
what
nothing to
people
do with
wanted.
anything.
I know you do, Bumpy. I've seen it. Like, what the fuck is he talking about? This is a reaction video. He says, "Nice beer." I'm not drinking. I'm drinking coffee. Yeah.
So you guys are
It stinks in my house right now, and I didn't fart. What?
Oh no!
What's that, Womack?
I like Blue Moon. I used to like it in '95 when I visited the Coors factory. They gave me a bunch during the tour.
Cheers,
but
man.
That was awesome.
Blue Moon's okay. I mean, I as someone who is a Colorado native, I look at Blue Moon and I respect it for where it started. It started out where the Colorado Rockies played baseball in '95 at Coors Field. And just to see that it's a global beer now, it's like I highly respect that. That's pretty damn cool to see its growth over the last 27 years. That's why I look at Blue Moon every once in a while. Why Blue Moon? Just as a, all right, there you go.
Good cookout beer.
Yeah. Oh, definitely a good cookout beer.
Bring it to a birthday party or a cookout. No one's gonna bat an eye.
So what's it 10? You probably wonder what I'm gonna do with my channel. Well,
yeah, go for it, Alex.
Nobody asked you, Alex.
Bumpy, I love you.
You're busting his balls, Bumpy.
That's why I love him. That's why I love Bumpy. He's my buddy, just like all you guys on here. I plan to grow my channel. I plan to possibly do some walking streams, like I did one time. I did one walking stream. I want to start doing walking streams, actually live streams.
Christopher walking.
Yeah,
walking talks are fun.
That'd be cool. And possibly, hoping to grow my channel to the point that I'll be, I'm not all about it completely, but I'm excited about it. Hoping to someday in the next year or two make money on my channel too. But either way, like I've said 1,000 times before, my friends are going to come with me no matter what.
Yep.
I'm not going to be those YouTubers and just say, hey, buzz off. No, I'm not going to be that because I love my peeps. And if you treat me well and I treat you well, we're golden right if I'm doing that or not, because I love my peeps. And that's just how I am. But that will just be a good step for my channel. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. Just like you, Legendary Chadio.
Trust me, you do not make a whole lot of money. I do. It takes a long time after monetization to be like, okay.
I don't plan on making a lot of money. I plan on just it helping me out a little bit.
It'll help with beer.
Yeah, exactly. So if I do, and like I said before, if I do, I'm still going to keep my friends close because they're my peeps.
That's how you got to do it.
Yeah, because I don't want to be. I want to be a real person. I don't want to be fake. It's just me. I love my peeps, no matter where you slice.
I'm a real boy.
I mean, I talked to Dr. Puzzles. Some of you guys know who I'm talking about. Dr. Puzzles. He's an old.
I don't know who that is. Legendary chat.
Old gaming friend of mine. Dr. Puzzles comes into my chat every once in a while, but he texted me the other day. We were talking, catching up. He lives in upstate New York, like in the Albany area, and he says he's coming out to Colorado next year. I'm like, you said that last year too. So, but no, he's coming out sometime next year. But yeah, he's definitely like one of the last people I still talk to from my gaming days. So it's really cool.
But that's all
you know. You just keep your friends. They're friends that you grow.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's all I gotta say. I'm gonna keep my friends. They're gonna hang out with me in person again, like Legendary Bumpy and all that. I love all my peeps. And that's all. And I plan to build more friends. But like I said, all my friends.
Keep building the community. For sure.
Yeah, that's all it is. Yep. Keep building and never lose touch of where you started.
No, well, I miss my legendary Brandon and legendary Trish.
I miss them too, man. They were fun people.
I mean, I can call them in a heartbeat whenever I feel like it, but it's just they're still in my heart no matter what. I love them both.
Yeah.
I talked to legendary Trish a while back, but she's good.
So I said, shout out. I'm gonna give a shout out to my cat right here, Bailey. I had to take him to the ER vet on Saturday. He was dehydrated, and as you can see, he is back to normal, being a big derp. So shout out to this boy being 4 years old. And I'm like, you're not done. You're just dehydrated. So he's good. That's my shout out. My buddy.
What are you gonna be sniffing next, there, Chatty?
Why don't you wait till tomorrow and find out?
Oh, he got you there.
Beer man, that is on the list, but that is not tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be
beer glue.
The way I do tomorrow's, I think you're going to get a chuckle. So shout out to I'll slap Lucy for you anytime. It's going to be a shout out to an old TikTok trend is what I'm shouting out tomorrow.
Nice. Yeah, you probably shouldn't do that.
This is a lot of keywords.
Or that one, John.
All right, John.
Yeah,
sniffing tobacco.
There you go. Friendly show, John.
Not when I'm on here.
I'm gonna need you to calm down, John.
Guys, why did
this is about beer?
I like sweaters and twisted tea. You know, I like the half and half stuff, but you know, it's I'll grab a single can of like a twisted tea every once in a while, but for the most part, I do like to. If I'm doing like a session, I definitely like to drink beer sessions because ciders and teas and stuff. You know, you drink too much of that stuff, kind of gives you a headache the next day. So I'm not looking to drink a whole lot. Yeah, I'll grab I haven't had a cider in a while, but I enjoy them. And twisted tea's not too bad, you know. Like I said, I don't mind the half and half. The peach is pretty good. If you haven't had the peach yet, CJ, check that one out.
Damn.
Oh, and Tanner, on another note, I plan to hoping to make more beer reviews too, on solo wise. Get back to that too.
There you go.
Appreciate it.
You guys, anybody else got some shout outs you guys want to do? We're gonna wrap this up shortly here.
Oh, shout outs. You meant like just different channels and stuff like that.
Oh, shout yourself out, shout out other people.
Okay. All right. Well, Food Friday. We're gonna all be having Whopper. Oh, what's it called again? Jesus. Ghost Pepper Whopper cheeseburger from Burger King. But like I said 1,000 times before, if you don't have a Burger King, you can make the roll or make that bread or whatever, or get the bread similar with the poppy seeds or black poppy seeds, yellow bread, and put peppers and then get a ghost pepper cheese or even a pepper jack cheese. I don't know. It whatever might resemble that if you don't find the actual burger. But if you have a Burger King, please do grab onto that. It is Food Friday with Alex, and we're going to be having, like I said, a ghost pepper Whopper from Burger King. But like I said, if you don't have a Burger King, if you can think of it, try to make it, yourself. Not asking you to do that, but at the same time, I'm just saying it's a backup just in case you can't make the actual burger. So I'm technically asking you somewhat because you never know. I'm thinking positive, but you never know. In your area, I don't know. So check out that. Obviously, allegedly Bumpy. He's already probably having his wheels spinning in his brain anyway, because that's always the case every time I do a Food Friday. So
as long as we're on the rock.
Yeah, as long as we're on the right track, on the rock, on the track, and on this, yes. So stay tuned for that. Looking forward to that. We're gonna whatever with the burgers, beer, whatever, and then
Are the wheels spinning or is his brain buffering?
you get him, yeah.
Air 404 for Bumpy.
But and then you got Alex and friends that are Thursday nights around 10 o'clock, 10:30, which we'll be doing tomorrow night. So whether if you drink beer or drink water or whatever you decide to do, we're hanging out. It's not all about beer, even though my channel is a beer channel. Again, that's why I do Alex and friends, so you can do whatever the hell you want. Well, to a point, I don't want to have my channel shut down, if you get what I mean. But yeah, check that out. Looking forward to those shows and other shout outs. Check out Johnny Boy, John and Ellie. Literally Johnny Boy left. So check out John and Ellie, known as Georgia Beer Reviews. He does Stout Sunday around 10:30 in the morning when he gets a chance. He does his beer reviews. Check that out. Please do. And as the saying goes, get your stouts and porters on every Sunday when he decides to do that. Don't forget, Legendary Richopolis. Check him out. You'll see all his family members and all that. And I like to shout out everybody, but I like to have other people shout out other things too. So appreciate you. Cheers.
Cheers, Alex. So one thing I've been thinking about, and I thought about it before, would be nice if Beer Man is definitely more tech savvy than I am. So maybe this is something Beer Man we could work on together. It would be cool if we could do like a list, and it would just kind of scroll. It would just pop up on the screen, or I mean, you even just create a list and you put the picture or whatever. But it would be just like channels that we regularly shout out and people, and their YouTube name.
Yeah, but I like to say it by voice.
But I'm saying so we can save some time,
But I'm a talking person.
Especially, every for the most part, we have a lot of the same people. And you want to have more people come in and just, it's nice to have it at the end of every show, but it would be a lot easier if everyone kind of shout out their own thing. And then we had just like a big list of John and Ellie, George Beer.
I like to say it voice
beer. I'm just saying, Alex,
I see what you're saying there, Tanner. I like it.
Might have to go off of StreamYard and go OBS on like some other kind of.
You can put in your StreamYard as an image.
It ends up being like an extra 20 minutes to a half an hour at the end of the show of just.
Yeah, you can put it in a stream. You can put it in StreamYard as an image with everyone on it.
Yeah, so that's definitely something I'm looking forward to doing in the future. Just kind of save time, and that way we're just not constantly shouting out everybody. Blah, blah, blah. We can always add to the list if we got new people. Or you'd be like, oh, go check out these people. Pull it up. It's got everyone's names. If they want to go see someone that they haven't seen before, they can just go type that into YouTube. I feel like that would be very efficient. And
it makes it original when I say it, though.
Sometimes shout outs are like an extra 20 minutes to the end of the show.
Guest interactivity.
Yeah.
But
that
I was
is
going to
great.
say,
Type it in, guest.
Say it, though. Makes it original.
And then shout out your main stuff.
Yeah, makes it a little bit easier. Like I said, it's a little bit more efficient. You keep adding people on there, and then you also forget about people. So it's rather than trying to think about everyone and write it all down and be like, oh, shout out this person, shout out this person, shout out this person.
There you go, you're spraying.
Who is that again?
Throw up a big list and have everyone's name on it. Go check them out. It'd be easy.
Yeah.
That might be a cool thing, actually, Legendary Tanner, but I just like to say it out loud sometimes.
I hear you. What do you you got any other shout outs for your channel? Or I know you said a little bit with your
I'm talking to Shark right now. Yeah, I've been sniffing random shit lately. So in the last week or so, I've sniffed a bicycle seat, I've sniffed a cat's butt, a litter box, a summer sausage. So right now I'm sniffing random stuff.
Are you making scratch and sniff Snickers? Stickers?
Oh my god!
I should, huh? But no, I'm just randomly doing just hitting the shorts a little bit, just having fun with the shorts, and it's kind of scary to see how many people watch these like disgusting things on the YouTube shorts. You're like 8,000 people watch me sniff a bicycle seat, and I'm like, what is wrong with these people? What is wrong with me? So that's something else I'm doing. Monday. I do a show every Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern or so, called Monday Mingle. And once a month, I do a giveaway for members. And this month is a drawing for a Chatio pint glass for members, just like this. So
Nice.
that is the shout out.
Cheers. What about you, Beer Man Bumpy?
Cheers. I think Alex already got them.
All right. Yeah, I got videos I'm putting out every single day as of right now. That will soon come to an end after like a week or so. And then I'll kind of do 3 videos a day. 3 videos a week that I put out of the pre-recorded stuff. Like I might do like a Tuesday, a Thursday, and then like Saturday, because then I have a live show on Monday. So just kind of break it up a bit, but I'm just trying to make all my stuff relevant, like I said. And yeah, let me just hop back to that live show on Monday. It's called New Brew. Bring a new beer to join up on panel.
Nice.
Cheers.
Cheers, Moby.
Oh yeah.
You can put my channel in that shout out thing because
I would like to try
jokes, dude.
I think that'll be very efficient, you know.
Yeah, but I just make it official when I actually say it from my mouth. That's something weird.
That's fine. And you know, for the future of my channel, that's something that I'm definitely going to be doing.
Yeah, but can I still say it though?
On your own channel.
That's just my brain.
I do your own channel there, Alex.
Yeah. I'm with it, Tanner. But
Tanner.
Boys, I'm
Your
past
jokes,
now.
man. I love it.
Yeah,
I'm a little strange. I support my friends. Please understand that.
yeah.
You don't believe me? You can ask my aunt. She'll understand. She'll tell you.
Shout out to Alex is on.
Beer
Love
cheese
you,
is
man.
great,
Don't
dude.
forget that.
Come there. 8 o'clock Eastern. Wednesday's gonna be a Pinhead one. What's the
Hellraiser.
Hellraiser. Come there for that. Yes.
Get it together, Beer Man.
God almighty. 6 o'clock
That's what it says, Beer
Eastern.
Man.
Be there for Wednesday. I don't like your style. It's the last Halloween one, so and then I have something fermenting right now, so I need to add a secondary hop, another addition of hops to the secondary, and then once that's done, we'll see how this double IPA. Hopefully, it's a double IPA. It's turning into a NEIPA at the moment, but just did I'm gonna do a test again for that. You're wasting a cup every time you use that damn thing. So other than that, that's it. That's all I have. Beer Hound's beer reviews. Check out Beer Hound's beer reviews. I love him. He's cool. Not in a plutonical sense. Great dude.
Cheers, Beer Man.
Cheers, Tanner. Thank you.
Come on, B Man. You're a trained professional. Focus.
I know. I'm trying to be freaking. I'm not cussing and going crazy.
Bro, you're good. It's the gauntlet night.
It sure is.
Oh yeah.
Shout outs for me. Next Wednesday we'll do a show. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but we'll do something different. Kind of keep it spontaneous, you know. I'll let you know ahead of time if it's something like will it mix or your brawls so you can get the product. But I like the little bit more laid back shows where you don't really have to bring anything, especially after doing the other 2 shows. I don't know. Wednesday's been a little tough. I know it's tough on everyone, and you know, I appreciate everybody showing the support and showing up, but I do feel like I feel a little bad sometimes because I don't want everybody to constantly think that they have to do 3 shows in a row. So
yeah, we enjoy supporting
we'll eventually work it out. I'm very what's the word? I'm easy going with the time.
Very flexible.
Yeah, I'm flexible. Thank you, Alex.
There you
Very
go.
flexible with the time of my show, and if I need to change it up so it's easier for everyone else and myself, then we'll do that. So Saturday shows are kind of taking a break for now, and taking some days off and stuff right around the weekend. So yeah, pretty much it. It's been a good show. We had some good conversation. We had some fun. Shout out to everybody on the panel tonight: Bumpy, Beerman, Alex Beermaster, Chatty O, Miscellaneous, Josh /Beer, and John and Ellie, and the chat.
Yeah.
Other than the people who were on the panel, all Middle Peru, Charcone Brewing, CJ LaChapelle. I think you're new around here. Cheers, man. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out.
Yeah, cheers, CJ.
Who else do we have in here? I know we had some other names. John Womack, cheers to you. Jamie C, cheers, brother. Shane Fudge was in here for a little bit. Cheers, Shane. Mark A was in here. Cheers, Mark A. King Cobra was in here. Cheers, King Cobra. I saw some other names. Jules was in here. Cheers, Jules.
Legendary Julie.
Jacob. Cheers to you, Jacob. Cheryl Crawford was here as well. Cheers, Cheryl. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Another gauntlet survived. To give yourself a pat on the back.
That is my first in a while, and I don't know how many of these I can actually do a month.
And without further ado, in honor of having the legendary Alex Beermaster on the channel, we'll sign us out for tonight. So, Alex.
Yeah, this is Alex the Beermaster, and we will see you all on the next live stream and next video. This is Alex Beermaster signing out. Cheers, everybody.